Hello. I'm gonna rank the hunters based on how annoying they are on a tier list. I did this for survivors, so if you're interested, there's that, I guess. Yeah. Also, it's not in any order, I'm just grabbing them by random. Yeah. So, start with Helamba. So, with him, basically, if he's chasing me like right at the beginning, then literally no problem. I could probably kite him for at least a minute and a half. But when he starts getting his fire things and his puppets, then that's where it starts getting pretty annoying. So I'm gonna put him here. But if it's early game only, he's down here easily. Sculpture. Sorry, sculptor. I have a habit of saying sculpture. I'm gonna put her here because the statues, like, she just gets so many of them so quickly, and it's really like it's because like you've got to run in certain places. You've got to be careful when you're going through the pallets and the windows. It just gets on my nerves. One sec. Photographer. He's a bit like, it kind of depends because he's really easy to kite apart from the fact that he's got the good attack recovery and his hitbox is quite long, but that like the only annoying thing about him is that when he jumps scares me when I'm decoding. I don't like that. I'll just be thinking, oh, if only I just got up and moved if I predicted that. But yeah, I'm gonna put him here. If it wasn't for the jump scares, he'd be here. And the fast attack recovery. Soul Weaver, I'll put her here as well because I don't really find them very hard to kite. Like, yeah, if they manage to get you stacked on webs, then that gets pretty bad. But other than that, they're really slow. All of their interactions are really slow. So yeah, that's pretty good for me. So yeah, in fact, yeah, I'll put her here actually. Bloody Queen. I really can't kite her mirrors unless like if the person using her is good at using the mirrors, then I'm just pretty much dead. I don't know how to avoid them, like unless I run in a place where it would make her run into a wall or something, but I can't see what she's doing if she's doing it through a wall. Like, yeah, I think I mean, based on what I'm saying, you'd expect her to be here, but most of the bloody queens I go against are really good. So I'm gonna have to put her here. Like, she's the hunter I choose to block and rank all the time. Just because I can't kite the mirrors very well, unless the bloody queen's not good at using them. Gamekeeper. I'll put him here as well because I've never really found him too hard to play against. I mean, just watch out for the traps, make sure he doesn't hit you with the hook and you're good. That's all I gotta say, really. Geisha, I mean, as long as I feed her what she wants, aka the pallets, then we're fine. But some geishas are quite good, so yeah. I mean, you can argue that it doesn't take much skill to play as her, but it really does because you've got to actually get the dashes, like that the dashing through the walls and making sure you don't dash into pallets. It's yeah. Axe Boy. I mean, if they're not good at using the fireballs, then it's fine. But also it's the speed boosts as well. I don't like speed boost hunters. They're not they I don't get along with those. Yeah, I'll put Axboy here because yeah. Ripper. You see, people can say that they find him easy to kite. I really don't. If they're using the peepers, then they can see me through the walls. They can easily hit me with their fog through the walls. And then like when I'm trying to rescue off of one, they come right up close to me to the point where like their hitbox wouldn't be able to touch me, but they can easily hit the fog with me and I can't avoid it because I'm right in front of them trying to rescue. But yeah. And also I don't like speed boost hunters. He's too fast. He's way too fast. Although I guess that's because he's not really strong in any other way. Nayad. People say that she's like the worst hunter to kite, the worst hunter to play against. I don't think so. I've never really had too much problems with them. Like, I don't think she's overpowered. I think she's one of the most balanced hunters in the game. She's my second main as well. Yeah, I've really never thought she's too hard to kite, too hard to rescue off of whatever. Especially when she's in her her form where she's not holding the trident thing, harpoon, whatever you call it. Like when she's not in that form, all you've got to do is make sure you're near a pallet. And like if you're trying to rescue off of her in that form, it's not too hard. But yeah, other people just find her hard. I don't find her too hard. There's way worse hunters to play against. Feaster is my main, so I know how his stuff works, so I know how to avoid like counter him quite easily. I mean, just don't be right behind me when there's no pallets with your long hitbox, and then I'm fine. I actually really enjoy playing against Feaster, but that's probably just bias. Dream Witch. Yeah. If you're good at using Dream Witch, then there's no chance of me winning. I'm sorry. It's just the patroller spam and the blink spam. It's just too much. And Disciple, whatever. I mean, yeah, she can go here. Like, I don't know what it is, but every time she finds me, I'm not near any pallets or windows or walls or whatever. So it's always hard. Mad Eyes. I don't remember any time where a Mad Eyes has actually won against me, apart from maybe when I was first starting the game a few years ago. Like, you don't really see them anyway. Whenever you do see one, it's normally someone who's just trying him out when he's free. Yeah. Although the walls are quite annoying when you're trying to decode. Okay, Wu Chang. The only problem I have with him is that really long hitbox on the white guard. Like, it's even worse than Feaster's. At least Feaster's is like one straight line. He could hit you when he's above you on a, like, if he's above you. He could hit you if he's in front of you. Like, his hitbox is crazy. It's like a big circle, I think. Like, does he even have a blind spot? But other than his really long hitbox, I don't think he's too bad. Apart from the blackguard's bell, that's quite annoying. Nightmare. See, he shouldn't really be hard to kite, but every single time I play against one, they always find me in an area where there are no pallets, no walls, nothing for me to hide behind, nothing for me to block his attacks. So I end up getting downed really quickly because there's no way to juke that stupid ability, so yeah. I don't like Nightmare. As a character, he's good. I just don't like playing against him. Hermit. He can go here as well. I don't like it when they stun me. That's just really annoying. Yeah. Smiley face. I mean, I don't really see smiley face either, but I don't think there's like as long as I've got pallets around me, I think I'm fine. Guard 26 is really just annoying to play against. He gets too many bombs. When you're trying to rescue off of him, he's just placing down 1,000,000, 100. I sounded like such a child for saying that, but he's just placing so many. He's just placing so many bombs, and it just makes it so hard. I mean, I don't find him too hard to kite, but to rescue off of, yeah, that no chance. Undead. When he first came out, which was when I stopped playing, so when I started playing again and I played against him for like the first few times, I did not know what to do, but now I realise how easy it is to kite him, so yeah, he can go here. Clerk. I don't see Clerk very often, but she would be between these two tiers if there was a tier in between them. Like, she's not the worst, but she's not really easy to play against. I'm just gonna put her here. Like, I'm always really scared to use pallets on a clerk if they just in case they lift it up and just hit me. Like, yeah. Wax artist. I really don't like Wax Artist. I don't like him as a character, and I don't like playing against him. He's just... Oh my gosh, no. He's just so... Like... It's just the wax. I don't like the wax, and I don't like the heated wax. He's just too overpowered. Like, why did they have to buff him so much? And I don't even like him as a character, so it's really annoying when I'm always being killed by a character I don't even like. Yeah. Oh, wheel can go up here as well. Like, people say flywheel counters him, but I don't carry flywheel, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah. Nightwatch can go here. I've noticed that he's the character that gets blocks the most now, like even more than Nayad. And like, again, I don't find him that hard to go against. Like, all you gotta do is give him a few pallets to block, and then yeah, he can't get you with his wind. He can't hoover you up. But if you've got no pallets, you're screwed. So yeah. Violinist. I don't know. He'd go in between these two tiers if there was a tier in between. I'll put him here just because. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Lizard. I've never really found him hard to kite. I've never found him hard to rescue off of. His jumps are not very good. Yeah, he can just go there. And then his hitbox is terrible as well. And lastly, Opera Singer, the new hunter. I've played against her twice, so I literally don't know where to put her. She can just go here for now, but my mind might change. But like I've said, I've played against her twice, and in those two matches, I was decoding the whole time, so I barely got to see what she's like. But yeah, that's my hunter tier list. And yeah, bye.